Good afternoon, Colin here with Techout, and today I want to talk about my new daily driver, the Z Fold 5 right here. It's folded open right now because I just installed a new inner screen protector, so I've got to leave it open for like 30 minutes before I can fold it again. So it's going to be open for the video. And my S23 Ultra right here, I'm going to be comparing the two because the S22 Ultra and the S23 Ultra are their phone I've been using the longest since switching from my iPhone as my daily driver. I still do have a 14 Pro that I've of course been using for the betas and stuff like that, but the S23 Ultra has been my daily driver since February when it came out. And I've had my Z Fold 5 right here, it's upside down, Z Fold 5 right here for about a week now, actually a week today. So kind of like a 1 week review and why I now like the Z Fold 5 as a daily driver over the S22, S23 Ultra. And I'm going to say S22, S23 Ultra, it's because I had a Fold 4, had a Fold 5, and went back and forth between the 22 and the Fold 4, and then the Fold 4 and the S23, and now of course the Fold 5 is out, we're on that one. So kind of a mix of phones here, but I want to go over why I switched between the different ones. If you see me looking kind of slightly to the right or your left, depending on how this video is, it's because my camera screen sticks off to the side, so that's why I'm kind of looking shifted over there when the lens is right there, because I like to see where I am in frame and all that kind of stuff. So the S23 and the Z Fold 5 are of course sharing the same processor now, same amounts of RAM. Basically the internal specs are the same. The S23 has a little bit bigger battery than the Z Fold 5, but that was my main problem with the Z Fold 4, was with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1. The battery life just wasn't cutting it for me, but on the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, the battery life is a lot better, kind of like how we went from that on the S22 Ultra to really good battery life on the S23. So that is where we're at with that. That is basically the main reason why I can now consider my Z Fold 5 my main daily driver, because the battery life is now on par, in line with the S23 Ultra, and so is the performance. So after a week of usage with this thing, I really have not finished a day where my battery life has dropped below 40%. I think like low 30s was the lowest it's ever been, but I usually finish the day with about 35 to 40% left on my Z Fold 5. So battery life is definitely all day. No issues with that whatsoever. I don't have to charge it during the day. I can be on YouTube, X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it, Instagram, all the social medias, browsing the web, which this is really good at browsing the web. It has the nice Chrome layout on the big screen with your tabs on the top, all that kind of stuff, kind of like the tablet layout, desktop layout kind of thing. So very, very good for web browsing and that kind of stuff, scrolling through social media. It's just a really nice big screen for that. So I love doing it. I love doing that on here. Very good to do all my posts on X and managing my YouTube comments and all that kind of stuff, watching YouTube videos of course. I've been doing a ton of reviews on cases and accessories for this and screen protectors, so I'm sure you guys have been seeing those over the past few days, and that will continue on into early next week. I do have some more cases from Poetic coming to check out for this, as well as some scheduled videos on some accessories that I've already put on the phone that you guys haven't seen yet at the time I'm making this video. So look forward to that. But right now, Z Fold 5 is my daily driver. It's kind of like a 1 week review. I'm not going into, of course, details right here on the battery and everything like that. I will do a dedicated video, but this is kind of why I'm on the Z Fold 5 and why it's now my daily driver over the S23 Ultra and stuff like that. So a very good device. If you haven't checked one out and you were thinking about it, I definitely recommend it. Performance is great. I'm going to do a video here on it's kind of hard to see. I'm going to do a video here on my setup. I've got that nice KWGT widget pack up there on the top, as well as doing the custom, I've got it on the AOD as well as the battery right there with the good lock module, using the widgets on your always on display. Got a video on that coming up here shortly as well, so make sure you guys are subscribed for that. I'm Colin with Techout. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe, and as always, have a great day.